Hello guys, SkyPoint here, and in this video I am going to be opening the 10 booster packs I got for free as part of the pre-order on mobile of Warpforge. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Let's see how good my luck is. Will I get a legendary card? I'm currently not in line for the pity timer because it's at 30 packs. You definitely get a legendary if you haven't got one yet. But anyway, let's go in and start opening up. Okay, so we've got Orc, Eldar, Necron, Ultramarine, and Tyrannid. So with that, let's see. The Orc card, it's a common, it's a truck boy. I'm not sure if this shows me if I have them already. It just synergizes with the vehicles, that's alright I guess. The Eldar is a common as well, it's the Wraith Lord. So gain 4 melee and 4 ranged attack if you have a ton of Spirit Stones. It's kind of an expensive card, it needs a lot of Spirit Stones to really get maximum value, not a great one. Ooh, the Necron is more interesting. Protection Protocol. So it's actually a really good tactic because it's, well, stratagem card. This is first of all rare, but so it's generally going to be slightly better than others. But this is great because it's very flexible. You can either use it to boost a troop which is already on the board, giving it more health so it sticks around for longer, and more importantly giving it Vanguard so it protects the rest of your board. Or, if all your stuff has been killed and there's a remnant left over, you can just use it to bring that back to life. A great tactic actually, it's in many Necron decks. We have a Tyrannid common card, the Ravener. I have a whole bunch of these already. I mean, it's an alright card. It's just outclassed by the Lictor in particular. And lastly, an Ultramarine common tactic, forward deployment. Again, it's very average. Okay, let's open up the next crate. We have, alright, 2 Chaos cards, Ultramarines, Orcs, and Necrons. Let's start with the Ultramarine one. It's a Hellblaster. I've got many of those. It's an okay unit if it lives long enough to fire. Ooh, an Orc, rare. So this is a Painboy Snitclaw. Talent Sawbones, which basically is a fun card which does damage. And if the target survives, it does heal, and if you're lucky, it heals for a lot more than the damage it took. The Necron is a Solar Pulse. I don't like this. I think it's really expensive to just remove half the attacks from enemies. Alright, now we get to the fun part, the Chaos. So Hideous Mutation, I think I have that already, a whole bunch of them, and lastly an Obliterator. This one is new. I don't think I have Obliterator. I think it might be one of the few commons, or maybe I only have one copy of it. It's actually not bad. I like it. It's just that it doesn't have armor, and it competes with better cards. Alright, let's keep going here. This time we've got 1 Chaos, Eldar, Necron, 2 Ultramarines. Let's start with the Eldar. Okay, this is good. This is a rare Spirit Seer. This one I like. Getting 2 Spirit Stones is pretty straightforward, and getting a free unit for the Spirit Stones is even better. Ooh, that's an epic. And this is a really good epic. This is one of the best Necron cards out there. I was hoping to get this guy for my Necron deck, because whenever you play a stratagem, if you have a remnant on the board, the remnant comes back to life. This is so far the best card I've got out of this opening. Ultramarine Sacred Bolter. I mean, it's handy. An Ultramarine Knights of Macragge. I don't like this. It's just a one-off buff. And from Chaos, a Demon Blade Legionary. Nothing terribly exciting. Keep going. Alright, 3 Tyrannids, a Necron, and an Ultramarine. Let's go with the first Tyrannid. Encircle the Prey. It is a rare, but I just don't like this. I kind of feel there's better things I have in my deck. Swarming Masses. I really don't like this. It's too slow. Hive Guard. It's pretty good, but I already have 2 of them. From the Necrons, a Doomstalker. I have 1 of these actually sitting in my deck already. It's not bad. It guarantees damage. Oh, and this is good. Ultramarines Inspired Retribution. One of the best cards for the Ultramarines. I think I only have one, so this should let me max out my deck and get to 2 of them. That's great. Next up we have... Okay, Orc, Tyranid, Eldar, Ultramarines, Necrons. Let's go in that order. Get him, lads. Very expensive, not a great card. Oh, snap. I have a new Warlord. This is the first Warlord I've got from a pack, and it's a good one. The Tyranid Neurothrope. So it's good because of the Spirit Leech ability. It gives you good synergy with Synapse creatures, spreading health to your own units, or just being useful for finishing off weak enemies. Alright, it's time to, I think, redo my Tyranid deck. Oh my god, it's a legendary. It's an Eldar legendary, the Dance of Death. It gives Shuriken 2 to a friendly unit permanently. So, yes, that's obviously going to get applied to the Warlord who sticks around. So, yeah, I'm very happy with that. That's a great card. It might be time to start switching up my Eldar a bit more. Wow. Another Doomstalker. And a point blank shot, another very good Ultramarines tactics. And again, I think I had one of these before, so 2 of them is going to boost my deck quite a lot. Alright, I'm very happy with that Dance of Death. That is nice. Okay, let's keep opening up here. Okay, we have 2 Ultramarines, Tyranids, Orcs, Necrons. Let's do the 2 Ultramarines first. Blade Guard Veteran and Aggressor Sergeants, both comments and both common cards, nothing exciting. A Tyranid Tyrannofex. I have one, I think, already. It's too expensive. It'll never get played. Necron Canotep Wraith. That's a very so-so. And an Orc Stormboy Strike. Deploy 1 Stormboy for each enemy unit. That's okay if you're starting to get outgunned. Alright, what do we have here? Ultramarines, Tyranids, Necrons, Chaos. Let's go with Chaos first. It's just a Demon Blade Legionary. Let's do the 2 Necrons. So this is a pretty good one. It means you stun enemy troops whenever you play a tactic, so that's handy. And the Spider's Nest is what I really wanted. It's one of the key cards for the Necron strategy of killing people with tons of spiders. Ultramarines have an Assault Intercessor, and Tyranids have a Carnifex. Carnifex is great, but I already have 2 of them. I think I already also have 2 Assault Intercessors. Alright, ooh, 2 Chaos cards. Let's start with the first Chaos card. Another Hideous Mutation. Nice! I wanted a second Noise Marine. That's going to make my deck more reliable. Very, very nice add to my deck. Canotep Reanimator, that's okay. Ooh, and Self-Destruction. This is one of those key Necron cards for the Spider strategy, so that's going to be extremely handy. And from the Ultramarines, the Knights of Macragge. Okay, let's keep going here. We have a Chaos, Tyranid, 2 Necrons, and an Orc. Let's go with the Necrons first. Okay. That's very exciting. That's the next self-destruction that I definitely needed. And I think now I may have enough cards for the tactic. I just need to get the right Warlord to make it work. And we have a Doomside as well, which is a very powerful unit with flank. This is a handy one. Both of these Necron cards are very good. Orcs, we get a Hornheld Boy, whatever, that's a so-so. Tyranids is Darkened Sky, and I'm actually happy with that. This is Tyranids, actually, no, wait. This is not the Tyranid one that I was excited about. This is okay if you have a very flying focus build, which I do not. And another Tyranid champion from Terminator champion for Chaos, which I think I have a couple of already. And for the final pack I'm opening. Alright, 3 Tyranids and 2 Ultramarines. What is this? The Battle for Macragge? Okay, we've got armored support, which is, it used to be a lot better. It discounted by 2, but it discounts by 1 now. Storm Talon. This one I actually like, even though it's a common, because common units can only be hit by, flying units can only be hit by by ranged attacks, and this thing has a ton of range damage. Alright, let's start with the Tyrannid cards. Enhanced Organism, it's okay, it's common. Gargoyle, okay, this helps me go with that flying build. And lastly, Enhanced Organism again. So overall, a pretty good set of pulls. I did get a legendary, so now I need to really think about playing Eldar. I got a bunch of useful cards. I got, for my most important deck, my Chaos deck, I did get the Noise Marine, and I obviously got the new Tyrannid Warlord, and a couple other really interesting areas. So now I can start thinking about doing some serious deck engineering, and I'll let you guys know what comes out of that. Alright, just very quickly, before I wrap up this video, let's just quickly do what's important to do every time you open up some packs, which is check for upgradable cards. And wow, I have a lot of upgradable cards, mostly for Tyrannids, interestingly enough. Let's run through them all. So we get a couple more Ultramarines points. That's good. A few more Orc points. Chaos points, always important for the Forge. Tyrannid Enhanced Organism over here. Swarming Masses. Hive Guard, and now comes the big one, because the number of Forge points you get will always change depending on the rarity of the card being upgraded. So these common ones I did were giving me about 10 points each, but now this rare is going to give me 100 points. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. And that should let me make some progress on the Tyrannid Forge track. Actually, let's take a look. On the Orc Forge track, it's going to unlock their card for going second. The defense card, the Gretchen Tower. Definitely, let's go ahead and claim that. And on the Tyrannid track, I can now get both a wild card, an epic wild card, as well as a Tyrannid booster pack. So let's go ahead and open up the Tyrannid booster pack. What do we get? Hive Tyrant Guard, which I have multiples already. Ambush Predator, that's okay. Hive Guard, I had that already. Another Hive Guard. And a Harpy. The Harpy is actually kind of interesting if you're playing with Spore Mines. Okay, so now it means I've got to go back to my collection, look for upgradable cards. Nothing yet. Alright, and I think then that is about it for this video. Oh, wait. One last thing. I do have a Tyrannid wild card, so very quickly, can I think of a Tyrannid card I do want? Any epics? So currently I've got 2 Zoanthropes, and that's my only Tyrannid epics. I've got the Neurothrope I picked up. Anything else screaming at me right now? Infestation Node could be good. The Neurogaunt Node Beast, I like that. It's an early Synapse creature, and it comes with Swarm and Tide 1, so it can boost. It's great in a 4 energy turn. Overwhelming Swarm is neat. Really, I have no Gene Stealers. Probably Gene Stealer is the one I'm most tempted in. Biovore is looking good as well, but Gene Stealers I like. Hardened Biology is pretty cool. Armor 2 works well with Synapse creatures. Von Ryan's Leaper. It's just like a better Lictor basically, because it comes with Swarm and Tide, but that's only helpful if you're playing it in an 8 energy turn. That's a little late. Apex Predator, it's not bad. It protects one of your units. The Moloch is kind of cool, but I think it only works well if you can go through your deck quickly. Zoanthrope and the Mali Scepter. Alright, I'm not going to use this yet. I'll probably take a Gene Stealer later when I get back to playing Tyrannids more. Alright, anyway, so that's all for today. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time on Let's Play Warpforge. Alright, bye for now, guys.